China's trade war with the U.S. and slowing economic growth is hitting its tech industry hard. Updated 19 hours ago. China's tech industry is feeling the effects of the trade war with the U.S. as thousands of workers lose their jobs. The once booming startup industry has diminished in size over recent weeks as investment funds shrink and market conditions tighten. Analysts say a positive trade deal with the U.S. would provide China's jobs market with a much-needed boost, but the damage has already been done. Yang Zelling is one thousands of workers in China's tech sector who has been laid off in recent weeks. Yang Zelling was thrilled to be hired by one of China's leading bike-sharing companies in early 2018. But in the later part of the year, the 27-year-old's excitement turned to fear. Many of China's technology companies began laying off staff, and in January his employer followed suit. Every few days I heard news about layoffs. I started to panic. I thought they might lay off people soon, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast, said Yang. Yang fears naming his former employer will affect his search for a new job, a difficult task. Dozens of startups as well as established internet giants, including China's Uber, Didi Chuxing and e-commerce platform JD.com, have been cutting staff. China's trade war with the United States and slowing economic growth are being blamed for the job losses. According to a November survey by China-based consultancy Gavical Dragonomics, 23% of 125 Chinese respondents in manufacturing have laid off employees due to the negative effect of US-China trade tensions. Some 34% plan to lay off employees in the next 6 months, and 18% had cut wages. Growth in consumer spending has slowed, and venture capitalist, or VC funding, has shrunk. Beijing-based research firm 02IPO said VC funding in China decreased by up to 70% compared with the previous year. Founder of the Layoff Pal app, Howard Lee, says the average time to find a new job has doubled to 6 months. Howard Lee is the founder of Beijing-based networking and recruitment company Lucas GC Limited. He said the high number of job losses in recent months indicate a shift in China's economy. The US-China trade relationship, and the shortage of VC funding, have changed the macro picture significantly. So now people are saying, wow, I need to worry about getting a job. They are unprepared, said Lee. Howard Lee has created a new mobile app, Layoff Pal, to cater to those recently retrenched. He said the average time it takes for people to find a new position has jumped from 3 months to up to half a year. Those in manufacturing, jobs are even harder to come by. Hu Xingdu, a professor of economics at the Beijing Institute of Technology, said many companies which relied on exporting products to the U.S. have downsized or closed down. A lot of traditional companies and new internet companies closed because of this economic environment and because of the US-China trade war. In the southeast and coastal areas there have been a lot of layoffs. Many companies closed after the Lunar New Year holiday. Those business owners have lost confidence in the country's economic development and policies, said Hu. China's official unemployment rate is 5%, but Hu believes the actual rate is much higher. Unemployment is a taboo topic in China. The government worries mass job losses will lead to social unrest. Economics professor Hu Xingdu at the Beijing Institute of Technology says Chinese tech companies have closed down because of the trade war. This week, U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted that Washington and Beijing were on the verge of a trade agreement. Hu Xingdu said a successful deal would help to restore confidence in economy, but won't be the end of trade friction between the two countries. Even if we achieve an agreement, it's not the end point. There will be many other trade conflicts in future between China and the U.S. President Trump is expected to meet his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping in Florida next month to iron out a final agreement. Stay up to date with SBS News app. Subscribe, follow, listen, watch SBS News app. Download our free app on the App Store or Google Play for the latest headlines and breaking news alerts. SBS News on social. Follow SBS News to join in the conversation and never miss the latest live updates. Latest news podcasts. Ask Amazon Alexa for the latest SBS News or listen to SBS Radio. Daily Bulletin. Watch SBS World News Live daily at 6:30 p.m. on TV and on our app. Catch up on SBS On Demand.